Welcome to Chart Detective, where our goal is to let the charts speak for themselves. In this presentation, we'll be looking at NuScale Power Corporation, which is an uranium company. And we're going to do technical analysis for it. We are looking at weekly candles for May 2022 to December 2024. Company made an all-time low below $2.50 and also made an all-time high at about $32.50. If you had invested in the company in 2024, you would have made about 620%. However, just like any other nuclear company, this company here had a roller coaster ride. After making a new high, price had declined to about 55% in September. Moreover, after making the all-time high till the end of December, the stock declined by about 47%. Now let's see what's happening, what has been happening since 2025, the first few trading days. So far we have had 5 trading days in 2025, and the stock was up by about 30% during the first 3 days. However, it declined in the next 2 days by roughly 20%. So the company is quite volatile, so it's not for everybody. Let's see what could happen in the future. So price may move down to $17.50 because we have a support line here and another one. So that would allow the bulls to take over and move the price back up to the new high, which was just made a few days ago at about $24, where we encounter resistance, and the bears would step in to bring the price back down to the support line again. And the bulls would move the price up to about $27. Why? Because we have a resistance there. And the old resistant line would become support. Price would move down to it to $25, and the bulls would move the price up all the way up to the previous all-time high at $32.50. So this is the best case scenario for the company. Now, price may move down again, just like we just saw, to $17.50, where we had support, which would allow the price to move back up to the all-time high, to the new high for the year so far, where we saw we had resistance. Bear would move the price down all the way back to $17.50, and the trend line, which was support, now become resistance. Price would move back up to it, but not much up, and the bears would take over and move the price down to about $13. So this is a projection what could happen. It does not necessarily mean this is what will happen. Now, one more scenario, the worst case scenario that could happen for the company. There's a head and shoulder pattern that is being formed here. So let's see. This is the formation of the shoulder. Now we're forming the head. And now we have the other shoulder. And this is the neckline, which has not been broken yet. So the pattern is not complete yet because the neckline has not been broken. So we have to look out for that to happen in order for us to see if this pattern will continue to be successful. This is a picture of the head and shoulder. So let's say if the neckline was broken, what would our price target be? In order to achieve that price target, we would measure the distance from the head all the way down to the neckline. And we would extrapolate that down here. And the price would go down to at least $5. We think this is unlikely to happen because the momentum is very strong for nuclear energy, but we have to let the charts speak for themselves. So this is what we see, and we report that to you, and you decide for yourself. If you need more information about Head and Shoulders, we have just published another video about silver, which is also making a head and shoulder pattern, which we think will fail, but we don't know that. So we think it might fail, but it may be successful.